What does Pokemon and marshmallows have in common? Well, not much, but today I'm going to tell you how thinking about marshmallows can save you a lot of money when you're collecting or investing in Pokemon.
What?
Now, as I said, there's not much similarity between the two. Marshmallows are sweet and so are Pokemon. However, you don't want to have a sour taste in your mouth when you're trying to collect and invest. So what is the number one thing that most people fail at when trying to collect Pokemon product or cards for their collection or investment? Now, you've all heard many other creators talking about not FOMOing, and this is the number one thing that most people do that causes them detriment in the hobby. So what does all this have to do with marshmallows, you ask? Well, in the 1970s, Stanford University did something called the marshmallow experiment. In this experiment, it was very, very interesting because they had picked a number of children to do an experiment on. And this all boils down to delayed gratification. What do I mean by that? So in the experiment, the professors and the team got together children who were quite young aged, somewhere between 4 and 8 in age, and presented them with a proposition. The proposition was, you can stay alone in this room for a few minutes with a single marshmallow. And if you don't eat the marshmallow, when I return or when the person returns, you will get a second marshmallow. So the point was here to see whether or not children had the ability to delay the gratification and not have the marshmallow in return for a greater reward at the end after only a short while. Now, the findings were quite interesting from that experiment because what it proved was that most of the children that were able to not have the marshmallow there and then were able to further on in life do exceptionally better than some of the other children who were not able to control themselves on many different metrics, socially, academically, financially. Now, how do we tie this in with Pokemon? So what I would say is that when you're looking to buy, when you're looking to collect, when you're looking to invest, it is super important to understand that delaying gratification is important. One problem we all have, and I have the same problem, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you're a Pokemon fan, you like opening packs, you also have the same problem, is we buy product and then we want to open it. Now, if you're buying it for collecting, just for the sake of collecting, then of course you may open it. If you're looking to buy it for investment, hoping that it will go up in value, opening that box is not going to serve you well in the long run. So what do you need to do? You need to think about the marshmallows again, delaying the gratification until a point where that product is worth significantly more, so you can then offload it and then enjoy the fruits of your labor or the fruits of you waiting. When we're buying singles, this is another thing you can do. Think about marshmallows in this scenario. When you're looking to pick up the hot new singles, I've said it time and time again, and many other creators have said the same thing. We all know when the hot cards are out on the market at release and prior to release, the prices are exceptionally high. They're overpriced. They are going through the roof at the very beginning. Generally, they come in really super high at release, and then post-release, we see the trajectory and the drop of that card value over the next few weeks and months until before it then starts going back up again. So what do you want to do? Delay the gratification. Don't bite into that marshmallow early on, biting the bullet, and then purchasing that card for a really increased price when you didn't have to. Don't FOMO. And then last but not least, you're not going to catch every single opportunity in the market when it comes to investing. Yes, if you're collecting, just collect stuff that you like, stuff that appeals to you, stuff that displays well. If it's just collecting for collection's sake, there is an element of wanting it to go up in value, of course. We'd be silly and we'd be stupid to not admit that this is something that we all would like our collections to have, is growth and an increase in value. However, understand that some collection pieces and some investment pieces you're just going to miss. Prime example for me, I opened a bunch of Evolving Skies booster boxes while they were still available at MSRP. I could not have predicted that they would get to the price that they are now. Now, when I look back, I look at those empty booster boxes. I don't know why I kept them. I just did. They were lying in, a bunch of other empty boxes in my storage. I look at those boxes and I think, why the hell did I crack them open? But hindsight is 20/20. So we all want to open stuff. However, for me to then go back and try to buy the boxes at $600, $700, $800 or pounds makes no sense. There are other opportunities in the market and there will always be new opportunities. This happened in XY. This happened in Sun and Moon. Then it happened in Sword and Shield, and it's now happening in Scarlet and Violet, and it will continue to do so in the future. Now, if it's too late for you and it's not affordable for you to start buying Sword and Shield sets now, then I would say, especially booster boxes, because they are really, really highly priced at the moment. They have kind of stagnated and settled. Maybe it is not a bad time to pick up some Sword and Shield booster boxes if you are looking to collect in that sort of era. However, right now there are so many opportunities, and the same thing happened with Scarlet and Violet. When Scarlet and Violet base came out, nobody liked it. Oh, it's trash, silver borders, crappy cards. Then the same with Powder Evolved. But now look at the boxes. They're all going up, okay? And there will always be new opportunities. If you miss an opportunity, wait for the next one. Remember, leave that tasty sweet marshmallow on the plate, wait it out. Time in the market is better than trying to time the market. And also having patience, understanding that the market dynamic shifts on a daily, on a weekly basis. When you come in at the beginning, you're going to have to learn a lot of things the hard way, unfortunately. And, you know, I'm trying to make this video to make you understand that sometimes delaying gratification, waiting it out, taking a look to see where things settle might be the best play you can make when it comes to collecting and investing. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you slap that like button, in fact. Headbutt the bell notification and do subscribe to this channel. Do leave a comment down below and let me know, what is your favorite set from Scarlet and Violet and what are you looking forward to? I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.